What you're about to see is not real news. It is satire based on real news. The characters you're about to see are not real-life humans. They are frighteningly realistic puppets based on real-life humans. The views expressed in the show are not necessarily those of Starsat, its sponsors, its advertisers, or the nice lady that makes the coffee.
Liewe wit mense,
Inviting your domestic worker
to your wedding does not make the
event multicultural. If the only quieter song you know
is by Mendoza, we can't be friends.
don't ever
Try to tell me
that Nelson Mandela would
vote DA.
and do not be surprised
Liewe wit mens,
if I don't turn up.
to your bride day celebrations.
It's not pronounced
Mpumalanga.
or Yibo. And if
I'm scrolling through your Facebook photos and I see you're at a party with someone in blackface.
bye, Felicia.
Ja, Amandla, hey?
Oh, man.
Right now, for the millions watching around the world on TVs and the internet, ladies and gentlemen from Cape Town, South Africa, let's get ready to rumble!
Why are you introducing the show like a boxing match?
I don't know. The whole country seemed to be fighting with each other. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Some sort of giant insect appears to have set up home on your top lip.
Careful. That's my mustache you're talking about. Remember last week you said I wouldn't be able to grow one? Well, ta-da!
Very impressive. It makes you look like a...
A gangster rapper? I know, I get that all the time.
Yeah, right. You and Snoop Dogg.
I think you mean Snoop Lion.
Whatever. You're up. Take it away.
I was in the east side on the LBC on a mission trying to find...
What are you doing?
You said take it away. I thought that was my cue.
It was your cue to read the news.
Oh, okay then. COSATU Secretary General Zwelinzima Vavi continues to face an uncertain future after a serious split in the federation.
A crisis was sparked when COSATU leaders voted to expel the powerful National Union of Metal Workers, NUMSA.
COSATU is being overrun by hyenas. No, in fact, they are worse than hyenas. They are like a cross between vultures and jackals.
Do you mean feather jackals that can fly? Or fairy vultures with 4 legs?
Huh?
Mr. Vavi, how can you criticize COSATU's leadership while you still hold the position of Secretary General?
The scavenging predators have put me in the dog box. These snakes keep passing the park. A cheetah cannot change its spots.
Speaking of cheaters, you don't seem to have much luck with any of your relationships, do you?
What do you mean?
I think what Deborah's saying, Mr. Vavi, is that you seem to have an inability to sustain a meaningful relationship with all sorts of things, like union federations, staff, women, your wife.
My wife and I are very happy. She has forgiven me for that little accident I had with that other woman.
That was an accident? Your schlong accidentally made its way into that other woman.
Can we please get back to NUMSA? Please?
The ANC Youth League's Eastern Cape Conference erupted into chaos last weekend, described by the new provincial secretary as chaos and anarchy.
People were throwing chairs around.
You make that sound like it's a normal thing.
Not normal, but at least chairs don't kill people.
Many have said this is indicative of the leadership crisis within the ANC Youth.
Shame, they miss me.
I am fairly sure the ANC Youth League don't want you back, Mr. Malema.
They wouldn't say it out loud, Deborah, but they do. When I was in charge, they were taken seriously. They had dignity.
When you were in charge, didn't you pull down your pants to moon people?
That was a political mooning, man. Andile.
Ah, Mr.
Ngitama.
Nice.
I've been practicing.
Tell them, Andile.
Ovid said, dripping water hollows out stone, not through force, but through persistence.
Exactly. What does that have to do with buttocks, Commissar?
You didn't warn me. I had to improvise, my leader.
After months of the SAPO strike, talks are underway which might see a resolution.
The Communication Workers Union is talking to management to try find a solution that both sides are happy with.
At least something has finally broken the deadlock.
The strike really has a terrible, terrible impact, affecting seriously the poorest of the poor.
Exactly. Thousands of pension and support checks just sitting there. It's shameful.
It truly is, Deborah. And that is why the Office of the President is fully behind the efforts.
Mac, where is that downtown Abby-DVD box set I ordered?
It hasn't arrived yet. It is the terrible SAPO strike.
But I ordered it months ago. And the Mr. Kipling mince pies? Makumalo ordered them weeks ago for the tuck shop. It's almost Christmas and...
That has had terrible repercussions for the poor.
Oh, yes, terrible. Well, sort it out, Mac. Get someone on the phone. Our people must not suffer like this.
I still can't get over that story about how... What's wrong with you?
Just as your mustache, it's trying to crawl off your face.
It's just a mustache malfunction. It happens to a lot of men my age. Don't make a big deal out of it.
So you're denying that your mustache is fake?
Fake? How dare you? I'm outraged.
We're gonna take a quick break, folks. I need to catch my breath, and Justice needs to catch his mustache.
Ach man, there's nothing to see here. Go to a break, damn it! Go to a break!
Excuse me, are you...
Finally. Huh?
Hello, mister. I am a coffee farmer from Zambia. Zaspresso buys coffee beans from me. This is my first day off the farm in 4 years. I came here to see where my coffee goes.
That's great. I'm a huge supporter of fair trade with African coffee farmers. Want one? So you look like a veludo to me, buddy.
Huh?
You're gonna love this. Huh? What did I tell you?
This tastes like shit. What is it?
It's espresso. What else?
How much does it cost?
About $1 a cup. How cheap is that?
That is what I get paid in a month. Hey, yourself, George Clooney.
He recognized me.
Zaspresso, go yourself.
Is something funny?
No, not at all. Do continue.
As I was saying, I still can't get over the story about the rogue SARS unit.
Unbelievable the things they got up to. Spying on the cops, eavesdropping on politicians.
Running a brothel.
Ever been to one?
A brothel? Don't be silly. With a face like this, why would I pay for sex?
I don't know what to say.
Just read the news.
The DA has taken further action in the spy tape saga, filing an affidavit that they hope will overturn a 2009 decision to drop charges against Zuma.
The affidavit stated that the Scorpion's head at the time was guilty of vainglorious self-promotion.
As if it was a crime to be vain and glorious.
We've said all along that Jacob Zuma is guilty, and we won't rest until we've got him removed as president.
Guilty of what, Mrs. Zilla?
Lots of things. Just about everything, in fact.
What has your analysis of the spy tapes shown you?
We have analyzed the 500 pages of the spy tapes, and we are more convinced than ever that Zuma is guilty.
Mr. Maimane, what is your opinion on this? Yes. Yes, what? I agree.
What do you agree with?
That Zuma is guilty. Do you have clear and specific evidence that will stand up in court?
Oh, come on, Justice. We all know he's guilty. Pay back the money. Pay back the money. Pay back the money.
It doesn't work when you do it. Ventriloquist Conrad Koch hopes to overturn a gag order against him when he appears in court on the 27th of this month.
The order was obtained by Afrikaans singer Steve Hofmeyr, who objected to comments made on social media by Koch and his cheeky puppet, Chester Missing.
Yeah! I'll see that oak in court! You can't just go around f***ing with another oak career and think you can get away with it. That oak and his puppet will see their asses in court.
Just explain something to me, Steve. Conrad Koch is a ventriloquist. His dummy's name is Chester Missing. Who exactly are you afraid of, Conrad or a dummy?
Steve Hofmeyr is an idiot who doesn't know about birth control and can't sing to save his life. Hey, what the f***? Who said that?
White people are racist. I hate white people. Bloody Boers. Ngozi sigeleli Afrika. Malupaganye.
Aha, wrestling with your demons, Steve.
It's that bloody ventriloquist Conrad Koch. I know he's behind this. He's throwing me with his voice. Where are you, you bliksem?
My absolute best television show is A Boer Soek A-O. Those farmer boys are to die for. You can stroke my bullocks any day. Oh yeah, big boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Steve, maybe you should get a gag order against yourself. The Springboks are still recovering from their shock 29-15 defeat against Ireland last weekend.
Coach Heyneke Meyer apologized to fans for the team's poor performance. Let's watch a clip from the dying stages of that match. Do we have any audio on this?
Genügt nicht die bloße Ablegung des Bekenntnisses.
What the hell? That's not it.
Ich kämpfe. No, don't light the brine now. The bloody thing will go out. We still got 10 minutes to play. Did you buy the chops? No, the chops. The chops. And don't forget the boerewors. And go to the bottle store. No, the bottle store. Get a box of beer. Nee man, niet thee nie, beer.
Welcome to Hard Shot. A chance for me to exercise my vocal cords while I yell at the people you'd like to yell at. Today we have Winnie Mandela with us, who has catapulted herself into the headlines with claims that Nelson Mandela was guilty of land fraud.
Hello, Deborah. That is true.
It's true that Nelson Mandela was guilty of fraud?
It's true that I claim he was.
Nelson Mandela, the Nobel Prize-winning, peace-bringing Nelson Mandela.
That one. The Black Pimpernel. He was only human, Deborah.
Of course, but don't you think that these claims are likely to make people a little bit angry with you?
People are always angry with me, Deborah. I am used to it. Aren't you?
Never mind me. You claim Madiba awarded land in Kunu to himself, which should have been yours.
I understand people's desire to use power to benefit themselves, but the land was given to me by Talikebo while Matiba was in jail. I had to live for many years alone. It was so hard, Deborah.
So you keep reminding us. You really have a lot to say these days, don't you?
I have been in mourning for a year, you know. People have missed me.
So what do you think about the changes in the political scene in the last year? The EFF have clearly stepped in.
That Julius, my boy, he's so naughty.
You like that he makes trouble for the ANC, don't you?
I like young political troublemakers, as you know.
Damn it, Winnie, why are you so confusing? 1 minute I'm convinced you're a terrible person who turns on her enemies with venom, and the next I believe you're genuinely nice. Please, I need to know.
It's up to you to decide, Deborah.
Well, why can't you be all bad or all good? It's not fair. FW de Klerk says... What?
Oh, Deborah, who gives a what FW de Klerk says?
You're so right.
Amanda!
Where to?
Did you hear that the EFF has begun implementing its policies?
How would they even do that?
Well, they began expropriating land in Pretoria this week, and they say that next year the party will introduce free education.
What the hell are they smoking? Don't they know they have to wait until they're in power before implementing their policies?
It's a free country. People should be allowed to do whatever they want. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
You said people can do whatever they want. Right now, I want to pull your stupid moustache off.
Ah, security! Help! Help!
Oh. Ah. Oh. 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 Yes! Yes! Give it to me! Yes! Yes! Ah! 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 Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! 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 Oh, Sandra!
Get f***ed. Get a knee tag.
I've changed my mind about your moustache.
You have?
Yeah. I actually think it suits you. You know, if you grew a beard, you could join...
A jazz band? I was also thinking that.
Actually, I meant join ISIS. They love anyone with lots of facial hair.
I'm not a Muslim, Deborah.
That's the only reason why you haven't gone and joined ISIS. Really?
Shh! You don't know who might be listening.
I know that Scott in America is listening. He's waiting for his cue. Go for it, Scott.
Two Americans who'd been held captive in North Korea have safely returned to U.S. soil after being detained for months in North Korea. President Obama took the unprecedented step of writing a personal letter to Kim Jung-Un to secure the prisoners' release.
Dear President Kim, thank you for agreeing to release the prisoners and asking so little in return. I'm enclosing the Pokemon cards you requested. The case of Sour Patch Kids will arrive under separate cover. On the following page, you'll find the notarized statement you require. I, United States President and tool of Western decadence Barack Hussein Poopyface Obama, certify that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea Supreme Badass Kim Jong-un totally owned me in Super Smash Bros. I further admit that I voluntarily chose to play as Jigglypuff like a total lamewad, but I recognize that Jongmeister would have crushed my nards even if I'd played as Snake. Also, it is entirely true that President Kim has a girlfriend in Canada.
Just wait until the guys at the camp see this.
This week, the U.S. entered a new round of high-level negotiations aimed at getting Iran to abandon its nuclear weapons program. The Obama administration has high hopes for the talks thanks to its new ambassador. Okay, let's talk nuclear weapons. Is it nuclear or nuclear? I say nuclear. It irks the eggheads, but screw them. I didn't get where I am today by saying words the way people tell me to say them. How do you say it in Iranian? Never mind. Too many syllables anyway. Let's just say nukes. Agreed? Okay, agreed. Now about those nukes. Say, this is a comfortable chair. What is this, one of the Herman Miller Aaron chairs?
Well, no, it's
Herman Miller was a commie. Quality chair, though. What do you pay
Mr.
for these?
Trump,
$4 and a quarter?
I
Look,
don't-
I know a guy in Secaucus who can get them for $3.50 a pop.
this doesn't
I'll look you
relate
up.
to
No commission to
conversation.
show you can trust me.
Mr.
Well,
Trump,
5%
please,
commission.
excuse me,
Not
Mr.
a problem
Trump.
at all. What color do you want? True black?
color is
I
not-
like the
is not
platinum wave
important.
myself because it has the word platinum in it. Anyway,
I
so
don't-
I'll put you down for 3
No.
dozen platinum waves. Now then, about those nukes. Say, do you have any pretzels?
You can't take all of our centrifuges. Please, just stop talking.
The American Archbishop who caused controversy by denying communion to politicians who support legalized abortion has been stripped of power by Pope Francis. Is the firing of the Cardinal from the Vatican Supreme Court an indication of the supremacy of your modern liberal policies? Your Holiness?
Scott, please, Your Holiness is so formal. Please, call me Franny.
All right, Franny.
No. Franny is still too stuffy. Just call me dude.
Is the firing of the Cardinal from the Vatican Supreme Court an indication of the supremacy of your modern liberal policies? Dude.
It is what it is, bro.
Is this a precursor of your further acceptance of contraception and gay marriage?
Things are going to be what they are going to be. It is what it is, bro. It's all part of the church's new message of acceptance.
Which is what?
It is what it is, bro. Just like Jesus said.
I don't think Jesus said that.
He did. According to these new t-shirts we are giving out for donations to our Kickstarter campaign. It's just one on our list of 17 mind-blowing things you never knew Jesus said. By the way, these also come in the dog sizes. You can see my pug Ignatius wearing one on our Pinterest page.
Can Catholics wear those to Mass?
For sure. Of course, they don't have to go to Mass as long as they begin every Sunday by tweeting #It is what it is, bro. Though, if they do choose to attend, they can enjoy communion with our new gluten-free host and the cold-pressed organic juice. This is some mighty fun Jesus.
Do you ever feel like you don't know what you've done with your life? Do you sometimes feel you've lost something important to you? Do you suffer from a feeling of emptiness and regret? Are you tired of being overlooked, laughed at, and ridiculed? Do not despair. There is light at the end of the tunnel. At least you're not Gareth Cliff.
And that's that for now, folks. We'll be back.
Can I just,
Leave it alone. It took me a week to grow this. You're not pulling it off.
Just relax. You got something on your forehead.
How big? What the hell is it? Get it off me! Get it off me!
Ah, spider, watch out!
Ah! Get it off me! Get it off me! Ah, get it off me! Ah.
It was your moustache!
My moustache! Where the hell has it gone? Oh my god. You gave me such a fright that it grew back in.
Yeah, right. That's what happened. Bye, guys and girls. See you next week.
I can't believe you scared my moustache right back into my face.
Maybe we can lure it out with some food.